Emily Blunt was disappointed by her Disney fairytale moment with husband John Krasinski. Emily Blunt's star is rising. After 3 fantastic performances in Disney's Jungle Cruise starring Dwayne Johnson, Saving Mr. Banks with Tom Hanks, and Mary Poppins Returns, the film actress has become a household name among Disney fans. Blunt, on the other hand, has a long history in Hollywood. Many fans will remember her from films such as The Devil Wears Prada and A Quiet Place, in which she co-starred with her husband, John Krasinski. Emily Blunt, 40, married 43-year-old actor and director John Krasinski, who made his Disney debut in Monsters University. Despite his success with films such as 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi and Marvel's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, most fans will never forget John Krasinski as Jim from The Office, the immensely successful cringe comedy copied from its BBC predecessor for the American market. Despite Emily Blunt's association with Disney, the actress recently revealed to FandomWire that her first meeting with her spouse was not the magical event that fans of The Office might imagine. For those who are unfamiliar, Krasinski's character, Jim, falls in love with Pam, the receptionist at his paper supply firm, played by Jen Fisher. The only problem is that Pam is engaged to Roy, played by David Denman, a warehouse worker with whom Krasinski would rejoin while filming 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Jim, a passionate and funny gentleman, must endure years of being Pam's friend before the opportunity to finally be together presents itself. The bond formed by Fisher and Krasinski while filming is impressive and sincere, convinced even Blunt that the actor must be very similar to his on-screen role. Emily Blunt met John Krasinski for the first time while having dinner with a friend when filming for The Office was still in progress. Krasinski and Blunt shared a supper after receiving an invitation. Although neither of them realized it, their accidental meeting would forever transform their lives. Despite what one might think from John Krasinski, who plays Jim so well, the meeting was more mundane than passionate. It's a sad, boring story. I was in a restaurant, and he was also in a restaurant. I was seated next to a mutual friend. This is our love story. That's it. Someone write it, said the Golden Globe winner. Blunt noted that the fortuitous meeting of the two lovebirds was not love at first sight, but rather the start of a very entertaining romantic comedy. Interestingly, the pair has been offered multiple starring roles in romance films, but they always turn them down since they believe their narrative is unique in its non-extraordinary plainness. In the words of FandomWire, their first encounter, which may have seemed insignificant to an outsider, lit a strong spark in their lives today. Although Emily Blunt frequently dismisses the romantic fairytale-esque notion that Krasinski galloped in on a white horse and swept her off her feet, we believe their backstory is beautiful. Despite its frequency, their romance remains upbeat and uplifting. It serves as a reminder that love will find us even when we least expect it. I can't think of a more magical Disney fairytale story than that. Emily Blunt will co-star with Matt Damon, Florence Pugh, and Cillian Murphy in the upcoming picture Oppenheimer, which will be released on July 21, 2023. Following that, the actress intends to take a break and visit her castle with her king and princesses.